No, you didn't, Ubisoft. No, you didn't.
Happy to announce today our very first open world Assassin's Creed game for mobile. It will feature all the iconic
Once again, the ancient China setting has been disrespected. This setting is well deserving of being in a flagship Assassin's Creed game, but originally it was shoved into a Chronicles game. They finally bring back the setting just to put it into a mobile game. Oh man. Ancient China is such a good setting for an AC game. It just feels like such a waste to have it in a mobile game. And the fact that it's the setting for a mobile game makes me believe they won't have the setting in a legitimate AC game, or at least not for a long time, which is really disappointing. I don't really think the AC community cares at all for mobile games, and it feels like Jade is meant to serve a different audience and tap into a different demographic. It's such a bummer because the environments already look really good just from what we saw in the trailer. The game is set in 215 BCE during the Qin dynasty. We're going to be able to explore the Great Wall of China and various cities in the world. Again, that sounds awesome for everything except that it's gonna be on my phone. Well, also the fact that this game takes place well before the Hidden Ones or the Assassin's Creed was created, so this game is likely going to have barely anything to do with actual assassins. It takes place about 150 years before Origins and 200 years after Odyssey. It seems they're leaning into the RPG elements and mechanics for this mobile game, and if you've watched me before, I'm sure you know how I feel about that. I also noticed from the image they shared of the main character, they don't have any hidden blades on their wrists, so that's a pretty good indication that it's highly unlikely this story has anything to do with assassins. It's also confirmed that Codename Jade is going to have a character creator for the protagonist of the game, which is a first for the series, and hopefully is not going to become a trend for the other AC games to come as well. I'd much rather have a singular protagonist and character to follow, but I know some people like the idea of feeling like the main character in a game, and it is only a mobile game after all, so I'm not really too upset about it. I don't even know if I'm gonna bother playing this one. Maybe just out of pure curiosity, because I want to know how they're going to make an AC game play on mobile touch controls. Kinda sounds like a nightmare, but we'll see. And at the very least, I hope to explore ancient China because it's still a setting I've wanted to see in an open world AC game for quite a while. As for the gameplay, we have very few details about what it'll be like, but we know for sure there'll be parkour, combat, and stealth of course, but I expect it to look more similar to the newer RPG games. Maybe even a stripped down version of Odyssey's gameplay, because they have to make it simpler and easier to control for mobile. And again, this is probably going to be only the second AC game where we don't have a hidden blade, so I imagine stealth will be performed using different weapons. I guess I can kind of see why some people are excited for Jade, but overall, I'm just incredibly disappointed. It's such wasted potential for this setting to be in a mobile game, and on top of that, it's fully leaning into the RPG mechanics. It doesn't sound like it'll be a story based around assassins, considering it takes place over a century before the origin of the Hidden Ones. On top of all that, the performance and resolution I'm sure won't be the best either, obviously, being constricted to a mobile device. And again, using touch controls in an AC type game sounds like such a pain to me. The trailer for the game said coming soon, so Codename Jade is expected to come out sometime in 2023 or 2024. And if it's going to be free or paid, I have no idea. You know it's going to have microtransactions regardless. But that's how I feel about the Codename Jade announcement. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Jade and if you're going to play it when it comes out. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel if you're new. And other than that, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day, Assassins.